Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. I do hope you are well. We are back in Butterfly Valley again. Batch recording a few episodes, so I'm doing this immediately after the last episode, in which we built our little chief beef hut over here, generally detailed a bit at the top over here, and did a bit more of our pathing coming around the back here, and that is leading us on to what we are going to do first today, which is some sort of goat habitat in here. Now I'm just going to see, I don't know, is there just the one goat? An alpine goat. That will do just fine, the alpine goat. Okay, that's good. So that's what I want to do here, and that's really just because this sort of cliff face I think just lends itself to some kind of mountain goat situation. I just hope it works. Excuse me. I just hope it works in the way that I want it to. Which is, I want it to. I want the goats to be able to climb, basically. So it's going to be quite a long habitat, I think. I don't see why it couldn't be. Yeah, I think it can kind of encompass most of this area, I would say. And then I think I'll bring it in and I'll take it up to the top, but they're not going to be able to get to the top. That's my plan. My hopes and my aspirations. And then somehow down like that. Okay. So that's your basics. And again, they don't need a big fence. So hopefully I can use that, and then I want to use these pieces. Now, what were these? Rustic wooden fence. To be honest, I will just copy that over. So this is my plan. Let's get rid of angle snap. Line to surface. No, probably not actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's not going to be straight, is it? Hang on, what's it called? Rustic wood fence. Right, I'll find it new. Just make sure there's no other. Oh, actually, do you know what that means? That looks lovely, doesn't it? I wish you could have that as the entrance. It's such a shame that you can't. A picket fence, that could be quite nice, actually, couldn't it? I don't mind that. Do you know what? I might. It's a shame because again the land is not flat, so that doesn't quite lend itself. Let's give this a go. So I'm hoping what I can do is just use this, start it off in the right spot, kind of next to the gate here, and then you just move it like this and bend it as appropriate is the plan. And I don't mind this one being near to the pathway either. Now this is always going to be the problem, is that the land is kind of dropping down in places. So, but I kind of want the top consistent, I think. So I may have to come back and duplicate a few bits down. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't mind this being close to the pathway because they're goats at the end of the day. Goats like being stroked. So I don't mind if the guests could get to the animals. I think that's going to be just fine. Now, hopefully this doesn't slope up too much as it goes this way. If it does, then that's fine. I can move the posts. See, so here I think because it does slope up, so I'm going to have to lift the posts a bit, possibly even a lot. It's tricky. It's tricky with these sorts of pieces to get them looking really good, but essentially this is all you can do really, is just have them so they disappear into the ground in places. I guess in real life you'd, well, I don't know what would happen in real life. It would basically be like this. I don't think you'd build them. I don't know. You'd probably build them on the angle, but then that doesn't quite work, does it? Because then you've not got like these bits would be at an angle, but you want your posts to be straight, and you can't really do that with these pieces. So yeah, it doesn't really work. What I could do potentially is this kind of thing, where you shorten them down and overlap them a bit. Don't know, because otherwise you end up with this looking very low, don't you? Yeah, it's a tricky one, that. See, I don't mind. Yeah, if it looks alright, then I'm happy to do a bit of overlapping like that. But then obviously it doesn't quite work all the time. So yeah, it's not ideal really, but that's okay actually, because that did just about do what I wanted it to do. And then at this end, yeah, this end I will do something like this. And then I will just put a post in here. Actually, no. Do you know what? I might just see if I can flip this round. Let's have a look. What can I do with this? Yeah, let's do that, and then let's put in the extra bit of post at the end there. Good. And then actually what I can do is just sort of blend it into the hillside, I think. And then the rest of that can be done with rocks, can't it? Actually, I should probably have that round that way. Something like that. And then I'll blend that in with rocks. Okay, and then the same on this side. A little bit shorter. I apologise. I know this isn't the most exciting thing to watch in the world, but you know, this is all part of the building process, I'm afraid, and I don't hide anything on this channel. You get to see all the ugly details, although you don't get to see my ugly face, so that's, you know, count your blessings, because nobody wants to see that. But hey, I mean, if you guys didn't like my style, you'd let me know. This is how I play. You don't get any of this this speed build stuff on this channel. Oh no, that is not how we roll here. Slow, methodical, relaxing. I mean, that is why I play the game. Here we go, and then this one can just go straight into this hillside here, like that. I can kind of hide this a little bit, I think. Wow, look at that. Right, I'll tell you what, let's get the animals and see whether this is actually going to work. Right, what was it? Alpine goats. Oh, you had the ibex as well, but let's go with the alpine goats. I like the goats. Let's get all 4 of these dudes in. So we've got Zoe, Ennis, Simon and Alexandra. There we go. Let's get 4 for now. We might need more than that. Let's get this renamed to Alpine Goats. Let's get our maintenance done. The tricky bit with this will be the rock work and trying to make it look good as well as traversable, because that is never easy. I'm just going to speed the game up, get the animals in. They're probably going to look really small in here, aren't they? Oh, they're not too bad actually. The important thing is, can they escape? Yes, of course they can escape. That's fine. I kind of expected that to be the case. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this over here, my little bit of rock work that I did, and I'm just going to take a bit of that. I'm just going to plonk it down over here, and then I'm just going to break that off. Let's just get rid of the foliage and just keep the rocks. And I'm just going to see about using this in here. In a similar kind of fashion to what I did in the other area. It's very tricky to get it looking good, but I think I can. I think I've got the skills. I hope I've got skills, and I'm hoping once this is all along the top here, it won't be traversable for the animals. That's my hope. Yeah, I think that's going to look pretty cool actually. And then I can kind of duplicate it a bit further down as well. Don't think I need it at that end, but I think I need a bit more sort of like this. Yeah, so I don't want it over the top, but I just wonder, is this... Well, look at that. So it is going to be nice and traversable, actually. In a way, I do wonder if this dude is actually going to be able to jump to get away from that or not. But I love that they can actually come up and use some of it. That is very cool. Good. People are coming over. Ah, see, he jumped. I'm concerned that this guy can't get down. Let's just see if I can help him out a little bit. Maybe get an extra bit in here somewhere. Let's have a look. So that dude is still going up there nicely. Is this guy going to be able to jump to get up and down? I don't mind actually that they can get up the top. Yes, there we go. Look, he did jump down. That's good. Do you know, I might actually make it so they can go all the way up to the top, because people are looking from here. So actually, if I open this up, I'll tell you what I need to do though. I need to have a bit more rock work, I think, to kind of blend this top bit in. I've done way too much there. You know, I want it to kind of blend in a bit up here. It's really quite tricky to very tricky to get that all blending in properly. Tell you what I need to kind of just, here we go, I just need that top bit like that I can kind of use at the top and try and just make it look like the rocks sort of continue a bit up here, but not too much, you know. I want it kind of, yeah, like that, sort of intermingling with the ground. Which is a bit tricky to do. Actually, I don't mind that. I think that's looking all right. Let me just check. Good, yeah, they can get up there. They can get up there, which is great. So I am going to need a barrier of some sort at the top, and I think the side here was okay. I'll probably continue a lot of this around this side as well, but let's focus on them for now. So actually this is okay, although it says they can jump here. Is that jump? Oh, and a walkable escape. Oh, I'll probably jump at the barrier across there, have I? Obviously, I need to move the top barrier. Actually, let's look at the barrier, because I think the barrier is just simply in the wrong place at the moment. Yeah, it is. Good. Right, let's edit the barrier. So yeah, we just need to bring these outside of that. And then, yeah, so I kind of like the idea of having a fence kind of coming down this line here. Actually, if we take these right up, and then I can put a bit of fencing in kind of right up next to the pathway there. I'll get some more goats, obviously, because this is quite a big area for not many animals. Okay, so let's move the barrier to there. I'm not sure quite how I'm going to block this end off, but let's just do that and see where we are. Okay, so obviously they can get it out there. So we've got a jumpable escape route at this end. That's fine. I wonder if I could... I don't know. I need a barrier of some sort along here, but I don't quite know what to do. Let's just... Where's the actual barrier? Let's have a look if I can actually use one of the proper barrier things. Maybe just on this end. So I could do some mesh. No. Hang on. You probably find that's just because one of these things is too close to a pathway. So let's just space all these out a bit. Let's go one at a time. Let's see if it will let me do these. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so I can get that to there. And then if I bring that so it joins with that one, kind of like that. Okay, that's good. And then I can come in and delete that. So there. So we've got our sideways thing, barrier. Let's just double check. Good. They can't get out there anymore. That's fantastic. So then it's just this top area. And I think I want to use this fencing again up here. Because I think it works nicely where they interact with the guests. I think this is a good sort of barrier to have. And it's flat up here as well, so it will work quite nicely, I think. And then when I get to the other end, I think I will take this barrier right out to the cliff edge. think. Let's just zoom out. Actually, where are we? I think this is pretty much it. So yeah, so what I'll do, I'll bring it along to there, and then let's swing that round. Let's line it up pretty much like that, I think. We'll take this all the way out. And then down, a long way down, like so. And then I think I just need to fill in with some extra posts. Like that. And then let's just see. Yeah, so I also need let's take that down to there. And I wonder if I need, let's just angle snap around. I probably need to take that kind of right out, don't I, like that. Let's try and line that up properly there. Let's do that, and then I think just extend that post into the ground like that. Wow, those really didn't line up, did they? Let's just move both of those. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay. No, hang on. Let's just move. Whoops. Let's just line this one up first, because that looks terrible. There we go. And this one. Right, we have, I think, a safe habitat for them. No, hang on. What's it? Oh, yes, that's just because the barrier is in the wrong place. That's fine. I can sort that. So yeah, I just need to extend the barrier. Like so, and like so. Right, let's have a look. Hopefully that is now secure. Yay! Fantastic. Do you know what? That has worked out so much better than I thought it would. I honestly thought that was going to be a disaster. I am just going to, I think that's just sticking out a bit too much. And possibly even those two bits. Just, let's just take them back. I don't want it looking silly, you know. I mean, it doesn't look, hang on, I might just, let's just fill that space in a bit here. Hang on, sorry, I'm just trying to fill this gap in so it doesn't look silly. There we go. Excellent. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving that they can come up on these rocks and really move around on them. That's fantastic. That looks so nice. I'm so happy I designed this sort of rock face look. I think it's going to work really nicely on here. People are happy, that's good. So we've got 4 goats. Do you know what? I'm going to get some more because I don't think 4 is quite enough. So I'm going to get Yvonne, I'm going to get Axel, Celeste, and another Simon. I think we've got 2 Simons there. That's fine. Simon 1 and Simon 2. There we go. Let's have some more goats in there. So I don't want to do too much foliage this time. I want to make it look like they've kind of stripped, because goats eat everything, so they would not have that much foliage growing in this enclosure at all. So I think I'll actually, let's do a shelter for them first. I think logically a shelter up here somewhere would make sense. Now, how do I want to build a shelter? Do I want to use in-game pieces? No, not really. I like custom stuff. What do we got? Let's see if I've got something new I can use. It needs to be quite simple stuff. Something, no, that's too big. Right, let's just start with that. And then let's go plank. Hang on, what sort of angle are we looking at here? I think that's right, isn't it? Yeah. Do I like grey? Yeah, I don't not like it. I think, yeah, gaps works for me. Let's just group this all together. Okay, something like that. Let's bring that to that end as well. Lovely. Let's see if this actually turns at the right angle. It has done. That's nice. It's a rarity these days when you try and turn things at right angles when you're grouping things together. It very rarely actually works properly. But there we go, nice. I have no idea what I'm doing really. I'm just making up some kind of a shelter here for them. Actually, hang on, let's just to make sure I've got the front of this flush, I will use this side and just make sure that that looks good there. Let's just even that up right in the middle if I can. Okay, that's good. Now, what kind of roof could I put on? I like the idea of thatch. I think there is some thatch of some sort, isn't there? Yeah. See, that looks cool. What about this one? Quite like. Whoops. Oh, it's a grid one. I didn't realise we had a grid piece. That's annoying because I didn't want it on the grid. Okay, well let's see what I could do with this instead. Right, that I'll just about fit that on there. And then I wonder, if I take that to the front and then something like that. No, it doesn't really need that, does it? Actually, let's do, I think I can make this work. I just need to be more traditional with it, I think. I need to do that kind of thing, don't I? I need that more traditional look, although that's now, hang on, I need that to be roughly halfway like that. And like that, I think. And then hopefully this will just about line up like that. just balance that out on those green beams like that. I like that. I mean, it's pretty simple stuff, but it kind of does what I wanted it to. I feel like it needs a bit of support. I might just put a nice thick beam somehow. I feel like it looks quite heavy, you know. So I'm wondering whether I need, yeah, like a nice thick beam like that actually holds it up from the inside. That's cool. I quite like that. I even like where it is actually, because the goats can, hopefully they can go in there. Gotta hope they can go in there. They can, good. Yeah, and let me just check. Can the goats get behind that? Yeah, they can, good. Hungry and thirsty. Okay, that's not good. Why are they hungry and thirsty? They should at least have some food in there. They haven't got water. I should... Let me just... the episode is going to end in a minute, but I might just try and put a little bit of water in down here. Just a little... it's barely letting me put water in, is it? It's very annoying. That's fine, actually. That's all right. That looks good. Okay, so at least they've got a little bit of water in there. I'll probably put a little bit of water somewhere over here maybe as well, like a little a staff water trough type thing. I might not. Let me just check the staff area actually. Where can they go? Good, the staff can get up to the top, which is really handy. Because if I want to put food in, I'll do a food trough up the top here, I think. So let's just make sure that they've got that. No. Let's go food and water. Let's go with a big food trough up here. Like so. Yep, that's good. And then the staff can go and feed them up there. And do you know, I might do a small one down here somewhere as well, actually. Or no, actually, let's not, because it's all very angled there, and it will look silly if that suddenly gets flattened. Let's keep the food trough up there, water down there, and let's go bedding in here. And that is their little shelter. And then let's just double check. They've got access to food. They can get in their shelter. They can go up and down the rocks, and they are doing so, which is fantastic. Honestly, I cannot believe how well this has worked. I was not expecting this to go well at all. Look at them jumping all over the place. That is so good. Great. So still more detailing to do, of course, but that has gone so well. I'm really pleased with that so far. What do you think? Do you like my goat habitat so far? I'm really pleased with it. Please do let me know. So next episode I will do more detailing in here, and I'll kind of fill in the blanks as we go along. So I'll get this area looking better. I'll create a bit of a sort of a hedge edging, I think, down here. Obviously not sure what's going to happen sideways or here. In fact, I've got a bit of an area here. Whether that's going to be another habitat, probably not. I want to space things out, so this will probably become... Oh, do you know what? There's a flat area here, so I might do a little pond there. I think might look quite nice. Sort of a hillside pond. Maybe try and do a little waterfall to a lower pond or something. That might be good fun to try and do. I will look into that. Maybe in the next episode, maybe in the one after. Who knows? But let's leave it there for now. Thank you so much for joining me. If you've got anything you want to say, please do leave a comment down below. If you've enjoyed yourself, then hit the like button for me, subscribe to my channel, and tell your friends about me as well. The more the merrier. Let's leave it there. So join me next time. I will see you very soon. Until then, take care. Bye for now.